preamble before we get to the awards. Just to summarise as I saw the season, as the chair, my view was that the season was a little bit fragmented and disrupted to obviously do changes in key areas. Obviously Glenn stood down as manager and passed the role on to Marco to start the season. Glenn stepping up as the head of the football, which, you know, fair play to him, done a great job. Marco was attempting to manage from a distance, as we all know why, because he was banned, and sadly he felt he couldn't do it, and he decided to resign from the role. So that gave the opportunity for the club and David to take over the role as the manager. So I think, you know, by and by, I think it's all's going well. But we'll let you know then. Yeah. I mean, some of the disruptions really also was caused off the field. We lost long-serving secretary John Holt. He had to resign due to ill health. Cliff stood in, learning the trade, done a good job. He's not here tonight because he's a bit ill, but you know, the lad was doing well, and he is actually doing a very good job. We lost people on the committee. Pete Kelly stood down, as well as John Holt, of course, who was on the committee. We had to get some new committee members in who volunteered, and we co-opted Eddie and Dave stepping in to help the club. I mean, this was all happening in the first couple of months of the season, and it really caused a bit of instability. Certainly for the club off the field, and certainly for David to get organised with his team. Only one more page left. I've cut it short this year. On a more positive note, the first team managed to finish in a respectable 8th position, 7 points adrift of the playoffs. I personally felt we underachieved, even considering all the disruption we had through the season. I think the critical month, and I keep harping on about this, people know about this, was March, which this stupid league gave us the 8 games away, and 6 of them away in the month of March, and we was the only club that had to do that. And it cost us dearly, I personally felt. So, let's get positive. My respect and appreciation goes out to all the committee members and supporting volunteers, putting in many voluntary hours of work to make Radford such a great and respected club. Just before we went to the awards, a couple of special mentions. First and foremost, I've got to give a special mention to our Avis. Our well respected lady of the pension guru in our kitchen for match days is retiring from the kitchen, hopefully not the club. After wonderful service, 12 years, I'm 100% sure of this, but I think it's around 12 years of wonderful service to the club.
Morning, Davis.
I give my love and best wishes for the future but hopefully not away too long. My other special vote of thanks goes to Tony, who overlooked and managed the installation of the new floodlights with a very professional and very tenacity way for the club. And well done, Tony. I could go on and mention all my vote for all my thanks to the volunteers, because they all have a major part to play with the club. I obviously want to give Rami a vote of thanks. Great social media work. I think you've done a fantastic job, son. And I'm sure you'll have a great future, in this. So well done. And also I've got to give my respect to this management team of ours. You know, with Mick, Shuey, Errol, David, Tom. You know, you've had a real strong season, and all credit to you.
Yeah.
So well done. So right, we'll get on to the awards now. So enough of that, enough ramble. We'll get on to the awards now. This is how we'll do it. We'll get David and the team up, Mick, and Richard's going to do an award also. So if we do that, and then I'll get the players and that awards out of the way, and then we'll just do a few of the traditional club awards after that. Yeah. Okay, David, get your team up, mate.
Tommy Ball, come on.
Tommy.
How are you quicker than that getting her pregnant?
I knew you got the shots, so Great.
Yes, it's been on the whole time.
Yes.
Yes,
All right,
yes.
fine. Yes.
Yes,
Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. It's a quick performance thing. No, I know. You know, it's a first for me managing a first team. Been out on the 18th. It's a very different experience. First of all, I just want to thank Bob, Glenn, the whole of the committee for giving me the opportunity to, showcase my understanding of the game and my ability to manage a team. So, yeah, thanks to you guys for doing that. First of all, give them a round of applause. You can't do it without people like this on your side. Mick there before everyone, Tom there, last Shuey never leaves. So these guys, without them, it's not possible. So yeah, give these a round of applause. I think already, I want to, I'm constantly, in our group chats, I'm constantly talking about different things and trying to give players different insights and ways of thinking and ways of believing in things. And not all stuff that they'll all take on and not all stuff that they'll all believe in. But there's just some key things for me that I have to relay to any group that I'm going to work with. And it's just a mentality that anything in life you have to work hard for. I think we've had it again today. We look at the league for next season and we say, on paper we should do this, on paper we should do that. I just want to fuck that off. I want to fuck that mentality off completely and say, what we'll do, what we earn. We'll do what we earn. And everyone needs to buy into that. Everyone who's going to come, I never worry. I've seen managers previous to me, managers I've played for, come to pre-season and start worrying, thinking, I need to get this place. I'm not worried at all. If you believe in what we're doing here and you love this club, as much as I do, as much as some of these guys do, as much as Bob does, as much as Glenn does, then you'll be here and you'll be a part of it. That's as simple as that. If you're not, players leave, and I've had to say to Glenn, sometimes players are leaving, Glenn, hand in the 7 days. Just sign it off. Don't wait, let's not try and hold him 2 weeks. I want him playing for that team next week so I can wish him farewell and he does a great job. Does that make sense? I won't hold no one back from going and do that because I hated that as a player. So I just believe in it very much. Anyone who wants to be here, I need them to want to be here, and that's how we're going to do great things with this club moving forward into the next season. So that's just my mentality. And massive thanks to all the supporters, all you guys. I don't know all your names, but all of you I see faces. Avis for saving me the vegan option every weekend. I love you loads. I'm going to miss you. But yeah, thank you to all the supporters here constantly, like I say, driving us on, whether we win, lose or draw. Like it's noticed. Even sometimes we've walked off to the pitch because we're disappointed in ourselves and you're clapping us off. Like, I can't thank you enough for what you're doing, and keep supporting us. And I promise that we're going to bring good things to the club and we're going to bring trophies to the club. I'll move into the first award now, and it's a manager's player. And yeah, when I say managers, it is discussed. You know, we have a group chat, and it's, you know, relayed, and what has that person done throughout the course of the season, and the opinions and the views. And I think, you know, the whole squad has done well. There's been lots of chops and changes, with formations, loads of things that come into play. Trying different people out, having a look at different people. But the person who wins manager's player, like, they've just got everything, I think. And I always say we have our tips. I have my tips with all of you. It's difficult at times knowing some of you are friends and, you know, having played with you and making that transition to having to manage you, but in a way that's not undermining, but in a way that still at the same time demands respect. Like, just finding a balance. And I feel like I'm navigating my way through that with you. Yeah, disagreements are going to happen. People are going to be disappointed. Only 11 people can start. Sometimes I'm going to get it wrong. Sometimes you're going to make a bad pass. It's as simple as that. But the person who wins it for me, like, a lot of onus is placed on them because, you know, with great attributes and great ability, more is placed on you. If you can run in behind, if you can hold up the ball, if you can pass the ball 30 yards, if you can win headers, if you can score goals, if you can do all these things, then it's going to be expected of you. And I think it's just about owning that and owning that expectation. Does that make sense? Owning it in whatever position you're in. And I say it to all of you, like, that's what you do really well. Own it. Don't look for someone else to do it. Own it. Be that. And then the things that you don't do so well, still make an attempt. But without further ado, I think some of you know, not many of you have got all them attributes. Some of you have got some, but not many of you got all them attributes. But we'll get there. You know, the training will get there, we'll get better. Manager's player for this season is Jevon Seaton. You getting a picture here, Remy?
That's the main one, it was fixed.
Yeah. He hates playing number 10, you know, he can play centre mid, he's playing up top. He just wants to score. I think if he plays in goal when he scores, he'll be happy. But as long as we, you know, can keep him and, you know, get him scoring goals. Someone in. Yeah. You signing. You signing. Okay, now. Yes. Right, moving on. It's going to be. It was going to be players play out and hand it over to Mick to announce this one.
Hey guys, this is the one that, as a player myself, I used to like to think I was in shout for it. I believe this guy that's won it this year has been in and around the club for a couple of seasons. He's came back and he really showed his potential this season. I believe he could go 2 or 3 maybe leagues higher. He's a very popular lad around the club, and for me personally, I totally agree with the decision that the players have come to, and I'll say the Players' Player of the Year for Radford this season is Emma.
Top goal scorer. We know who it is already, don't we? Yeah, Joe Vegas. Hey, Jamaica. You know if you didn't get in Jamaica, you probably get top goal scorer. Honestly, if you was here, Joe Vegas. You know, yeah, if he was here, like, yeah, 32 games, he'll get it. I know he would. But yeah, I'm not going to mess around. Probably could have scored a few more. Couldn't have scored any better goals. Couldn't have scored any better goals. Could have scored a few more. And I know he'll get more this season. He's saying it's a minimum 30 this season. Otherwise, yeah, he owes big money. Big dollar. But yeah, top goal scorer for Radford FC this season, Jeff Exceeded. Yeah, just to make you know, if you don't know, it was 23 goals for the season. I could only dream of that. Children, whatever. A few people need to shoot and different things. The next award, I don't know if we did it last year or we did it before, but the next award is for most promising young player, and I'm going to hand it over to Shuey to present that one.
Oh my lord, definitely not him. Having said that, well done. 3 or 4 older peg taken this year, well done. But this lad, got very irritated with him early season. But boy oh boy, when he's on his game, can he really rip some arse off. And Cash, I know you live near me, but that's nothing to do with it. Come and get your award, mate.
Cash beer brings in the money. Hey!
Order Cash. Sportsman of the Year. I know Rami put up a vote for this through the fans. Great servant of the club. Unfortunately, not here tonight. Scored goals. He wears his heart on his sleeve. Got a lot of time for him. I think he's retired about 4 times this year. And he's retired again now, but I'm sure he'll still be around at some point next year. That's Connor Moore. So yes, Connor Moore, yes, well done.
So nicely said everything about the boys. I can imagine that I'm saying on this on behalf of everyone else, but this guy, as soon as he's come in, been brilliant with all of us. Like I said, people come in and out, he's still been here, grinding every day, every weekend for us all. So, round of applause for 2. I've got no doubt he's going to go home, he'll be brewing for Radford, but he'll go above and beyond in his management. Shut the fuck up, you. He'll get above and beyond in his managerial career because he's got the attributes for it, like I said. Big round of applause for Taylor.
The bloke we voted was the season from the supporters. He's played every game this season. We're going to miss him. I know he's been and gone and been and gone. He's got more t-shirts than a fucking little. Connor Moore.
Listen to that. It took a lot for me to step away from the football. Yeah?
At the bar.
No, not the ball, please. Not the ball. Took a lot.
The price of the card. The price of the card.
I didn't buy it, so it doesn't matter.
Of course you didn't, you tycoon. Where's the envelope?
But the club is in great hands. But the one person who really does run this club is the guy behind me. And without him, listen boys, he's here, look, he's here. The club wouldn't exist. And we all forget who does run this club. Who's brought me to the club, smacked me a few times, and we've had a few hours. Is this guy here, Mr. Thomas? He's a top mate. And hopefully we'll get another 30 years out of him. Yeah? 30 years, I'm telling you. Anyway, right, without... So I've come this season and head of football. What a crock of shit that is. Really. It really is, without grin. But there's a few people I want to thank who's done a tremendous job. He's come, I've abused him, about his cat, about where he comes from, what he's done, how he's done it. I've seen more fat on a chip, right? But he still keeps coming back, and he's never said an horrible word to me, yeah? And he's done a great job, and this is from me, the club and everybody. He's our little boy Rama. Come on, man. Let's get a photo. If you've got your fingers here, yeah. Oh, come on.
Who's got a fucking
Fucking hell.
We're not on a timer, Rami.
Have a word for yourself, Rami.
Rami, do your job.
Have we got it, Rama? Right, the next award, without her, you'd all be moaning. She's the silver fox of the club. She's a lady who's growing old gracefully. And I don't believe she'll retire from the club. Right, and if you can keep her here, you need to tell her how much you love her. And from everybody in the club, we've got her a little bit of something. Can you get that out of the kitchen, please, Neil?
Yes, Neil. Come on, Neil.
That's to the right. This is from everybody in the club. Can we all put your hands together?
Don't worry about it. Hey, Fred. Who's going to bake his tuna pasta bake? Who's stepping up to the plate? Asbo, can you do it?
The Ray Cooper Memorial Shield. And just again, there's obviously new lads in the club. This has been going on for several years now, and probably longer. But what it was, this guy Ray Cooper was involved with the club. He loved this club. like a lot of you do. And he actually passed away running the line for the club. He was in Sheffield. But his wife donated this trophy and wanted it to be awarded to people who had dedication and commitment to the club through that particular season. So, this award then, the Ray Cooper, has been awarded, and it's voted on independently by the committee. And this year it's gone to Avis.
Could have gone to anyone better. I'll have it next year, don't you worry. I'll have it back next year. Not now you're going to do bird. You wouldn't understand that, will it, last year? Yes, you George.
This is the Thomas ship, which is the one I donated sort of many years ago. It's one I get to pick. So it's, you know, it's always hard sometimes, you know, because so many do so many good things for this club. But I do look at long term, and service is a big issue with me. Service and how much dedication and achievement that these individuals have done to help and support the club, and you know, improve the souls with that and within the game. And this person has been with the club over 10 years, probably a few more, 12, 13 years, and thoroughly deserved, in my opinion. It's Shuey.
Yes, sir.
Can't eat it.
Oh my God. I'm sure there's some absolutely fantastic people here that have gone before me.
Don't cry.
It's like Forrest getting fucking promoted 2 years ago. I was in tears with my lad because I never thought it'd come again. But anyway, what a club. What a fucking club we've got here. Right, all you boys, stick with us, and you, George, maybe. And next season, grow some bollocks. Let's go and snap some of them fuckers from up north.
Okay, here we go, finally. So we can get the music on. It's an ex-chairman's award. This trophy or this shield's been with the club many years. And it's called the Reggie Davis Shield. It's an award that we give for service again, achievement and commitment, and it was always awarded as the club person of the year. So, in deep thought, because I get to pick this as the chairman, the current chairman always gets to pick this. He has to cast his eyes over everything that's gone on through the season, and this person has had a long association with the club, like many of us have. You know, we've still got existing members here at the club from day one. But you know, this person keeps putting the effort in, maximising all his skills to bring good stuff to Radford. And he brought some major contribution again to the club, and does every week anyway, within his normal working week. So, my opinion, the club person of the year is Tony Osborne. All on telling. There's me, one mate, of course, but there's you.
Just like to thank you boys for the season we had this season. Didn't quite make it, but from what I've heard tonight, next season is the season.
Yes.
We've waited a long time, so let's make it happen, eh? I feel it's going to happen. So, you know, it's
Happy
what I've heard. You know,
Happy hour.
happy hour, yeah, I'm Bob.
Well done, Tony. So that's the awards. There's just a few little ones I want to do. Then we can get on to music and do a bit of drinking and. Well, yeah. So, just want to, this lady, part of the family that's been a massive support to the club, and she's tirelessly works to help support the club this year and in the last couple of years. But Shirley, I think, it deserves this.
Yes.
Get it down, you go. Mike, go please. Well done, Shirley.
Say two, best popular in the fucking room. I know, I've been on the bench that many times.
So finally, thanks for being patient. They do go on a bit. So again, this award, or this not an award really, it's just a gratitude from the club for all the work that's done again throughout the last year, and a bit of a nice thank you as well to Avis. Avis. So that concludes, folks. Let's enjoy.